Hey, I hope I don't get like struck or something for this, but I wanted to see if anybody else has seen this or knew anything about this, because this is news to me.
Well, new motions have been filed in the Summer Wells Reward Fund lawsuit. 6-year-old Summer Wells was reported missing from her Beech Creek home in Hawkins County in June of 2021.
Look at Summer. This is one of my favorite pictures of her. How do I turn closed caption off? Ugh, that's such a good
There
picture
has
of
been an
her.
active Amber
You can
Alert
see
ever
her teeth are
since. The Church
gone
Hill Rescue
right
Squad was in
there. You
charge
can
of
see
a
her
massive
facial
ground search in
features.
the days following her reported disappearance. The rescue squad also created a reward fund that was set to expire and go to the Children's Advocacy Center that covers the area in which Summer lives. It's now the center of a civil lawsuit. Since our last update, the Children's
Yeah, that reward fund was supposed to go to the Children's Advocacy Center, and I believe that was always stated that that's where it was going to go from the very beginning, so that people that were donating to it thought that if it didn't go to Summer, that it was going to go there, right?
Advocacy Center has filed an answer asking the judge to make them the beneficiary of the $40,000+ fund. Summer's parents, Don and Candus,
Now it's 40,000 plus, because are they not including the checks that went back to the donors then? I'm assuming from Q Carlock and that other $10,000 check or whatever it was. They're not including those for the 77. So this is just for the 40,000.
added as defendants. Ansley Daniel is in the studio to help bring us up to speed and break down what exactly this means. Ansley?
Here comes Ansley Daniels. She's been on the case since day one.
Sarah, the case over this reward fund has been confusing to say the least.
Yes,
now,
it
the Church
has.
Home Rescue Squad and the Children's Advocacy Center are just hoping that this can be settled and the focus can be put back on fighting Summer Wells.
Yes. And you could tell that Tim Coop was extremely frustrated back in June of 22.
The Church Hill Rescue Squad filed a lawsuit on June 30th asking for the judge to determine who gets the $40,305 and some change of the Summer Wells Reward Fund.
Why? Why are they asking for it to be determined? I don't understand that. They shouldn't have to be asking for it to be determined. Why wasn't it already determined, like they said it was in the first place, to go to the Children's Advocacy Center?
If it wasn't used for that specific purpose, that they'll get a refund. Or did they understand
Right.
if it's not used for that specific purpose, it's going to go to CAC? I think that's the issue.
Okay, yeah, that is the issue. And who is this from? The Fiona O'Connor that or Fiona O'Connor, whatever her name is, that called in and said that something illegal was going on? Is that where this all spiraled from?
Joseph McMurray is a Kingsport attorney not affiliated with the case. He says in order for the judge to have a valid ruling, all parties who could have a claim on the money in the fund must be notified.
You have to comply with one.
So you must be notified. Okay.
Thing, and that is doing your due diligence. If they do have an address, telephone number, or any information on some of these donors, they would have to exhaust reasonable efforts in order to locate these individuals.
So they're saying because they can't locate them that they can't give the money back?
The only defendant named in the lawsuit to file an official response is the Children's Advocacy Center.
People need to do better receipts,
asking the judge to grant them the money. The rescue squad's attorney also filed a motion adding Don and Candus Wells as defendants in the case.
Whoa.
Speculate.
What? Okay, so they're adding Don and Candus Wells as defendants in the case. Why? Why? Because I know, because Summer is their kid. But I don't understand where this is all coming from.
But after contemplating the lawsuits and thinking it over, potentially, I suppose some of the parties actually considered that maybe Don Wells or Candus Wells has some kind of interest in this money.
The Wells declined an interview with News Channel 11, but a spokesperson did release a statement saying in part, the Wells have remained separate from the reward fund.
So they're saying that Don and Candus Wells have some kind of interest in this money. That's what that attorney just said.
from the beginning. Their only request in the past was that the timeline be extended. At this time,
Yeah.
they prefer to have nothing to do with the issue and did not request nor give any affirmation that they would like to be a defendant or plaintiff in any matter concerning the Summer Wells Reward Fund.
I wonder
However,
why.
they will comply to the court document if the matter is not resolved. So, what's next? Alan
Wow.
Coop, the attorney for the Churchill
I'm sorry.
Rescue.
Whoa, wait, hold on. So they don't want to be able to be part of that or to be able to get any of that money? Why? Because they don't want to have any ties to anything with court with Summer?
Squad declined to comment on the suit, but he did send a letter saying that a notice of service by publication will appear in the Rogersville Review.
After this runs and after 30 days has expired, the judge would be able to adjudicate the rights of these individuals. Whether or not it's a fake name,
30 days.
whether or not they read the paper, they have checked all the boxes in order for the judge to be in a place where he can make a ruling.
Yeah, but they thought that's where the money was going to go if it didn't go to Summer. So why should it matter that they were anonymous and they can't get their money back?
It would actually stick.
You know what
That
I mean?
letter from the rescue squad's attorney said that they hope this will be placed on the court's docket in February of 2023. The Children's Advocacy Center's director declined to comment since this involves pending litigation.
Yeah, that's probably
Ansley
smart.
thanks. An Amber
Yep, an Amber Alert is still active for Summer Moon Utah Wells. 1-800-TBI find with any credible information or tips to TBI at tn.gov.
Alert remains active for Summer Wells. If you have credible information that could help find her, call 1-800-TBI.
We're fighting for you, Summer, and we love you. We're looking for you, baby girl. We're looking for you. Hey, Angel. You know what's crazy? I just seen that and I was thinking about tagging you because, you know, I thought this is something that Angel needs to go live about, not me, because she is good at that and she is smart. I'm not saying I ain't smart, but you are really smart. I can't believe that. So Don and Candus are saying they don't want to have anything to do with that money, basically, right? They're saying they don't want to have anything to do with having to go to court. Have anything to do with that money, basically, right? They're saying they don't want to have anything to do with having to go to court. Have anything to do with that money, basically, right? Yeah, the reward fund is such a shit show. It really is. And I'm still trying to make sense of that. I literally just saw that and I played it about halfway through and then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go live and see if anybody comes in and can even try and help me understand what I just listened to, because I thought that was kind of shocking. And I don't understand why the reward fund's not going to the Children's Advocacy Center in the first place. Who screwed up on that one? Is that why Tim Coop was so upset? Because did he screw something up and he doesn't want it to be found out? I don't understand why he can't own up to it if that's the case. This is a lot going on here. But all right, I don't want to make it too long. And yeah, I can't believe there's still an active Amber Alert for Summer Moon Utah Wells. She's going to be 7 years old on February 4th. Summer Moon Utah Wells. Beautiful. Still missing after all this time. Never liked this picture because I felt like somebody was forcing her to take that picture. This picture is the one I was trying to show earlier. Well, no, it's not, but it's still one of my favorites. It shows a good part of her face where if she even had long hair or short hair, you could still tell what her face looks like. You can see that her teeth are coming out right here. I like that picture of her. It's a good one to show what she looks like. All right, I'm going to go. Hi, Teresa. Yeah, Angel, you should totally go live about this sometime. Oh, they can't legally give it to a random nonprofit. Shouldn't they have known that in the beginning, though? Teresa, weren't you the one that was asking in Angel's chat the other day um about the reward fund? I think it was in Angel's chat. I seen somebody asking and I was like, dang, those are actually some really good questions. Yeah, anymore when it comes to Summer Wells case, I pretty much just listen to Angel because she actually has credible information that isn't just the same stuff I've listened to over and over trying to hear something different. It's like when you go to it's like when you're hungry and you go to look in the fridge and you're like, man, then nothing looks good. And so you close it. And then like 2 seconds later, you come back and you look again and you just keep looking and looking. And you might like find something that looks good that didn't look good before, but it still doesn't satisfy you. That's the Summer Wells case for me, guys. Except Summer Wells isn't just something in a fridge. She's a beautiful gem lost in a world of reckless craziness, and she deserves to be found. And that's why I'm going to start writing songs and playing them for her because I don't know what else to do to try and keep her name out there. And what if she does grow up and what if she is out there somewhere because they did shave her head for a reason, and uh what if she really was abducted and or sold and she's out there somewhere and she hears all this one day, or what if her brothers hear this one day? Like, I just want to make sure that I'm at least trying to bring something positive to try and share her face. So I'm going to start writing songs for Summer. But anyways, I'm gonna go. Thanks for coming. But yeah, Angel, please, you should go live about this. However, they define where the reward money will go determines what they can do. So the reward fund is for information that leads to the location of Summer. I wish the reward fund was still going and they could still give it to somebody if they did lead to finding Summer. I'll just leave it at that. A case in Texas that spoke about how it works. I'm going to look more into it because I'm really curious about it now. All right. Peace out, guys. I'm going to go check on my baby. Thanks for being here. Bye, Teresa. Bye, Angel.